Hey everybody, it's your daily report with Angry Tim. We have another bankruptcy today. Spirit Airlines files for bankruptcy filing. Chapter 11. Due to mounting financial losses and looming debt payments, the airline has lost over $2.5 billion since 2020 and faces more than $1 billion in debt payments. Man, that's a lot of money. I don't get it really. So we have like the Dollar Trees, Family Dollar, a lot of the discount retailers closing, Big Lots and things like that. And then we also have these, I guess, discount airlines, if that's what you can call them, filing for bankruptcy. They're $1 billion in debt, and they lost over $2.5 billion since 2020. So, I mean, so the prices they were charging, I guess it was something they were trying to, to gain market share. They were probably losing money on every flight, according to this. Um, so those weren't actual profitable numbers. So what's going to happen when these airlines have to actually make a profit per passenger? What is that price? There would be some really crazy deals out there where you can go, from like Las Vegas to San Francisco or Los Angeles round trip for $100, things like that. But how much did it cost the airlines? Maybe it was a $200 to break even, but they would charge $100 and just keep losing money just to fill the planes. Maybe hoping to gain market share or something like that. But again, that was all part of the fake economy. So not only were they losing money, but the people who were flying on those planes were using it was part of the fake money economy. It was stimulus money, or now a lot of them are using credit cards. So the people flying on the plane don't even have the money to afford that cheap $100 ticket, and the airlines selling the tickets couldn't really afford. They weren't even making money selling at 100. It's ridiculous where everything was fake. Maybe the true price of a ticket per passenger to do these round trip flights, let's say from Vegas to Los Angeles, maybe it's $250, where the airline has enough money to, pay their employees and run the business and actually make a profit. But they were selling them for maybe, let's say, $100, $150, and they were losing money on every passenger. And then the passengers themselves don't actually have any money. They're going negative. They're borrowing money just to go on these vacations. So it's craziness everywhere. Same with like the Dollar Tree. All these stores were selling products, but they were losing money. They couldn't afford, the leases. They couldn't afford to pay the electric bill, pay their employees, bring in these products, and sell it at a dollar or $1.25. So they were losing money, and now they have to close stores. And I don't know how about the Dollar Tree shopper, but it's possible I mean, they're not shopping as much, and a lot of them are probably using credit cards now. So it's money they don't even have to go and buy these items at Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, these discount retailers. So no one has money to buy anything, and these stores are selling it at a loss, and people can't even afford that. So when we get out of all of this debt, and we have to come to a real economy where people are buying things they can actually afford from their whatever their earnings are, and stores have to sell things at an actual profit. What are these prices going to really be? I know a lot of these stores, if they're on the, if they're traded in the stock market, they can afford the losses. Like a lot of these online retailers, like Amazon and eBay, they lost money for years, but they were just growing market share, and they had investors, so they were able to do that. So possibly a lot of stores are similar, where they have investors, Wall Street money coming in, so they can offer things at a loss because they don't have to make a profit off each sale from each customer. They have their investors, taking that loss. But how long are these investors willing to take a loss? Um, you know, Times are tough. They might say, if you're not making a profit in the next 6 to 12 months, I'm pulling my money, out of your company, and they're going to start selling. Or especially when they realize, I mean, this article here is about Spirit Airlines, but I'm sure the other airlines are having a hard time too. So is there going to be a huge dump in airline stocks soon where people realize, hey, they were selling these for so cheap. They weren't making any money and the consumer didn't have money to, buy all these airline tickets anyway. They're in debt and they're in debt, credit card 20, 25, 30% interest rate. How long is that going to last? We're getting into the holidays and there's a lot of talk about the crazy holiday doom spending where people are just like, hey, I don't care. The world's going to end. I'm going to blow, all my, not even money I have, but my credit card limit and just have an amazing Christmas and I guess starting from Thanksgiving, have an awesome either vacation or we're gonna buy turkey and all the fixings and we're gonna have a great holiday season no matter how much in debt we go. So that's not going to be good for 2025, but that may give retailers a little boost going into the end of the year. Um, but even then, how many stores are losing money right now on things they sell just to get customers to walk in the door or just to keep market share? I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that next year. More store closures, more consumer debt. But it's kind of, everything, it's kind of silly how everything is just fake, right? All these stores are selling products at a loss. So that's not even the real price of the cost to make the product, bring the product to the store after shipping, displayed on a shelf, pay for employees, pay rent, pay to keep the lights on. And that cost doesn't cover all of those expenses, but they use that. It's like everything is a loss leader now, right? They don't care. They just, I mean, it's like retailers are just doom selling, right? You have consumers doom spending, and you have all the retailers, airlines, maybe hotels. Everyone is just doom selling at this point. They don't care, just sell it, whatever you got to do to get people in the door. But trust me, this is all going to end, and it's not going to end well. Um, Pay attention to all of these new bankruptcies and be ready for it. If you can, try and save your money. Don't go doom shopping. Um, just hang in there and try and get a side hustle going because when things start to get worse, you're going to be relying more and more on that extra side hustle income. And I hope you've been trying to go to your local Goodwills and thrift stores and just paper trade. Again, let me know in the comments below if you've been doing it. Let me know what you found. Let me know what your paper trading profits are. And if you actually found something and you actually sold it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace or anywhere at a, just maybe you did a garage sale with all the things you found and you actually made some real money, let me know because that's awesome. That's good going. You got to start doing something. Something I always tell my family is if you do nothing, you get nothing. So the moment you start doing something, that's when you're going to start getting something. So don't just sit around doing nothing because nothing will change. The more nothing you do, the more nothing you'll have in your life. So get out there, start doing something, get something going, start paper trading, go to your local thrift store, go to your local Goodwill and just look at the products. You don't have to buy it, but look at what it sells for online on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and look at what they sell it for in these thrift stores and see if there's any profit to be made. And you don't have to buy it. Like I said, just paper trade it. Just take notes of that, just so your brain starts to see opportunity. Your brain starts to see profit all around. You don't have to start a big store. You don't have to rent and lease a commercial retail location. You don't have to start an online store or anything. Right now, you can just paper trade just so your brain starts to see all this profit right outside your door, right in your local thrift store, Goodwill, Salvation Army, whatever it is. So I hope you get started today and let me know in the comments if you've been doing it and how that's going for you. I'll have more for you later, but that's all for today. Your friend, Angry Tim.